my God, what happened to Lavar Ball's foot?
Charlamagne, why did you go under the table laughing? You all right?
What'd you say?
Up here being messy.
I dropped something, first of all.
Oh my God.
So yesterday online, prayers for Lavar Ball started going viral. And people were like, what the heck is happening? And TMZ then did a story. They got some exclusive details that he had suffered a serious medical emergency. He had to get his right foot removed.
Okay.
And he's well. He's in great spirits. Dang, the photo that I was waiting for last hour,
So you did get the confirmation on which foot?
It's the right foot.
Okay, because earlier she was like, it's either his right or his left. I was like, he got another one somewhere? It has to be one or the
Lauren,
other,
you ain't
Lauren.
say that.
I did.
Yeah, she said that. She was so serious. She's like, it's either his right or his left.
Sometimes
I'm
I
not
feel like
sure.
I be too invested. Like I be
You
just,
are.
Yeah,
You are.
I be so focused. I'm like, because when she said it, I'm
You're
like,
not too invested. You just really want to make sure you got it. She was like, it's either the right or the left. I'm not sure.
But he's in good spirits. So I did want to show you guys the photo because I think when you hear in good spirits, he's smiling. But his leg was amputated. So
Lord, yeah.
Sending him some love. We don't know what happened though. To answer your question, we just know it was a medical emergency that resulted in him.
And nobody has to disclose what their actual medical emergency is. But I be wanting to know for my own personal reasons. Because I be wanting to know how do you prevent things like that from happening.
Well, well, I'm not gonna say what they. Well, no, because there was a rumor what was online, what they assumed it to be. They assumed it to be diabetes because usually black men have problems with diabetes, and usually with diabetes they have to do that to your leg because you have poor
diabetes, and why are they dying?
Poor nerve damage and poor circulation, which usually is the reason why they have to take the foot off.
When I heard it, I assumed that, but I don't know that for sure. But I did assume that when I heard it.
Yeah, I seen a lot of people saying that yesterday.
Especially because he was like such a big personality everywhere, and
that ain't gonna change nothing.
No, but I mean,
you see him cheesing right there.
As of recent, he's kind of not been as like out as
well, he did what he had to do. He got 2 kids in the league and another kid that got a hit record and got millions of dollars.
He's still standing on business, just for 5 toes now. That's all. That's it.
Speaking of somebody else standing on business, Wallo was on Club Shay Shay.
Yes, Wallo sat down with Shannon Sharp for Club Shay Shay. They talked about a ton of stuff, but they did get into.
I know that was a long conversation.
Bro, it was like 2 hours, but it was good though from start to finish. I enjoyed it. But they got into a couple things. So they talked about when Gilly's son was shot and killed, and just how that day went for Wallo and Gilly. Let's take a listen.
We was at the radio station in Philadelphia, and I'm in the bathroom. He like, "Lo, Cheese got shot." I said, "What?" So immediately I jump on the phone. I call our family in the Philadelphia Police Department. I'm like, "Listen," I put Gil on the phone, right? So he driving his car. We flying up to the hospital. He on the phone. He's like, "I'm gonna check into it. I'm on it just in the third." So when we hang up, me, him, and Gil on the phone, he said, "I'm on it, Gil." We hang up. Our people call me back and said, "Call me by yourself. Keep Gil off the phone." So we driving. We get to the hospital. Gil there, Cheese mom there, everybody up there. I had my phone on vibrate. Our people call me. He said, "Listen, he ain't make it." I put the phone down, put it in my pocket. I attempted to walk out of the emergency room. Gil said, "What happened, cuz? What's up, cuz? What's going on, cuz?" And I'm walking, and he keep following me. He said, "Cuz, what's up?" And I grabbed him. I said, he gone. That was the most craziest I ever had to do.
Man. I watched that yesterday. That was gut wrenching.
Yeah. It was, and then
so sad.
And then after this, Shannon Sharp comes in and asks him about rumors about the Illuminati.
That was a wild follow-up question. Yeah. That was ridiculous. Yeah. I've asked some ridiculous questions in my day.
Yeah.
And I don't. Yeah. In that moment, that was a wild follow-up question.
No regard.
Like Wallo was crying still. Yeah. That was a wild follow-up question.
No regard for his, and then we talking about your little cousin. This is directly. I
had the audio if y'all want to listen to it, but I mean we don't
have to.
Yeah, he also got into a little Durk as well too, because y'all remember that was such a big moment when he told him not to take revenge, and now Durk is locked up. Let's take a listen to that moment.
It's not about them listening, it's about conditioning. It's about environmental. You can listen to everything that I say, but a lot of time, as I'm still growing, I don't have the resources to remove you from the danger that you're up against every day. A lot of things, these young brothers, they smart. A lot of them are smart, but their environment don't allow them to grow. Because I can't move out of this environment right here, and I know them dudes down them block, they want to kill me. I got to protect myself. I want to kill. So it's deep, and all we do is criticize young black male every way possible, but we don't bring no resources. So I can tell these young brothers this, that, and the third, but they still got to take care of their baby, and they got to figure out the only way that they know. And in order to really take somebody to another level, you got to have time, energy, and resources to deprogram them so you can reprogram them. The programming was hit. The dehumanization of black people by black people was strong that we done.
Well, I don't think y'all realize how special Wallo is, man. Drop on the clues bombs for Wallo. That's a good black man right there. I love that brother.
He broke down crying about like just, not being built a way to like he doesn't ever want to cause harm to another black family, like what his family went through, talking about like just why he didn't retaliate when it came to his brother's death. And just the way he explained it, and just I was like, man, Wallo is like protect him at all costs. Like just the message.
God is, don't worry about that. He's divinely protected. We be saying protect people at all costs, but we don't protect our own like we should. But he's divinely protected. Believe that.
And they kind of got into that too. They talked about a lot in this interview. It was really good. And the reason why this was brought back up is because, as you guys know, Little Durk right now is behind bars. He's waiting to face charges for murder for hire in the killing of his brother D-Thing.
No, we wish you listen now.
All right.
Or maybe not. You just like he said, like Wallo said, sometimes. That's all they know. You know what I mean? No matter how much money you got or whatever, if you can't see, if you don't really have like a plan to put in place to help people do what they, help people elevate, then it really ain't going, you can't expect for them to, you can lead a horse to the water, what they say, but you can't make them drink.
They don't even want to hear you. Like, if you trying to tell them what they should do, stay out the street, blah, 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 but are you putting any money in their pocket?
Yeah.
Are you providing them any opportunity? They ain't trying to hear you if you ain't doing that.
And that's also, hurt people. You get to a situation where you're hurt, and sometimes it's hard to express your feelings, and you want revenge. And you want revenge by all costs, and the people around you are usually saying, yeah, let's go revenge, and sometimes you need that person like a Wallo. You need that person to be like, yo,
yep, because guess what? You're in prison still sick.
You're right.
You're in prison still dealing with that same trauma, even worse now.
But what's crazy is Wallo said Durk called him and said, yo, come talk to these people. Like the people around him. Like he wanted to get them straight because of that, everything y'all are saying right now. Yeah. So that's kind of the irony in Durk's situation.
Yeah, but it's a difficult one. But
yep.
Salute to Wallo.
Thank you.
All right, and that is Jess with the Mess.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.